Hey guys, Pete and Cliff here from
SundaeDrive,
and we are here to talk about one of our latest adventures. It was to
ATCO Raceway,
which is in
Alabama.
in ATCO, Alabama. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. This is a quick recap, lessons learned. Talk about our times, what we did, who was there.
People we saw, places we went. I feel like this is a Schoolhouse Rock video.
I'm just a bill sitting on Capitol. How's it going?
Alright, anyway. So on the 15th November, we went to ATCO Raceway. So if you saw our video that we posted up last week, you saw us racing. There was Lou's 06 Corvette there. We also had my buddy Brian with Keys Motorsports and his 328i all-wheel drive that has a tune on it, a Stage 2 burger tune. So surprisingly, I was surprised at least. I'm sure the BMW owners aren't surprised. His BMW kind of spanked us with the all-wheel drive. It even had run flats. It wasn't like I know, it's just the pain, the twisting of the knife. So yeah, he did really well. Lou had a little trouble hooking up his Z06. It was his first time at the track. It's a 2009, I think, so it's got the 7-liter, 505 horsepower NA engine. So he had a little bit of a hard time picking up, but once he was able to connect, he was able to put down a 12.9. But realistically, that car should be able to run low 12s. The track conditions weren't exactly ideal.
It was a little cold out, and I don't know if this... Did you say that already?
Really pay attention. Alright, so it was a little cold that night.
Wait, I want to say it. It was cold that night.
I thought it'd be great to go in the fall. The day was 65 degrees, so it was a nice warm fall day, but by the time we actually started running, it wasn't until later that night, around 7 o'clock. The sun had been down for a couple hours and started to get pretty cold. So most of the cars there were having trouble hooking up unless you're an all-wheel drive BMW, Brian.
And now, Cliff, I applaud your efforts for trying to get us good temperatures so that we could do the best runs possible. We got a little too cold, but even worse than that is it was cold because it's about to be winter. And there was carnage. A little bit of carnage from that night done to my Maxima. But before we get there, maybe we should talk about the times, or...
Speaking of the times, where's the time slip? I told you right now here. See if I get your desk.
I got it. Right here.
So this was our best run. We did about 8 passes, and our best run
was for the Camaro. $14.2 at 99 miles per hour, 99.9 miles per hour.
Not happy. No, that's the fastest I've managed to get the Camaro, but it is not my fastest PT. My best was a 14.1 last summer, and the Maxima.
For the Maxima, 14.0 at 101 miles per hour. So, I don't know if it's bad. I think we're both a little sad.
Yeah, I think we were both hoping to get high 13s. Obviously, it looks like Pete's car is a little faster. He consistently ran 14.0, 14.1. I ran several 14.2s, so I was pretty consistent at that. I definitely, tires were a big factor. I think if we had even not drags, but just stickier summer tires, I would have probably been around a 14 and he would have been a high 13.
So we can confirm that my car's faster, but that did not come without punishment because my car is from the year 2002.
What happened in 2002, Pete?
Actually, funny you ask. I don't know. But I can tell you that the next year after that, the Maxima was a major pain. It's old. When I got home, there was a puddle of gear lube all over the bottom of my car. It wasn't a pretty sight. I thought it was oil. I almost had a heart attack. So it turns out it's actually, I haven't confirmed, but I'm pretty sure if I push on my axle, it moves up and down a little bit, which means the bearing in the differential for the output shaft is probably bad. So that's not going to be fun. And as I was saying earlier, thank you, Cliff, for scheduling this to be the month before winter. So I don't do very well in the winter. And I don't plan on fixing this. How long can I just keep adding?
So basically, Pete's going to go buy a brand new car so he can fix this in the spring.
Right. I'm going to go buy a car so I don't have to drive this car.
Because his Jeep doesn't really have much insulation.
Yeah, I can only drive that. I used to drive that every day in high school. And college, I could deal with it, but I got through half the tank and I'm sick of it. I can't do it anymore. Please don't make me go back. The other thing I did was I screwed up was I thought I would be, until I fix it, it would be leaking. And why spend all this money on gear lube when I have all this extra engine oil laying around?
Alright, if you're a car enthusiast at all, you might want to mute like the next 30 seconds of this video.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
I was in pain when they told me. Yeah.
We don't even know why it's bad, but we know it's bad.
I know why it's bad. I told you why it was bad.
I don't prove it, no. So yeah, I screwed up. I put
certain liquids melt metals. Alright, continue.
Certain additives will eat brass. And I knew that. I knew that there's brass in my transmission. And I knew that certain gear lubes would not be good. But I thought...
This is why you pray.
Right, because it doesn't make sense. It's moody. We don't know. Let's not talk about what I did to the car.
Pete wasn't the only one that had a problem. Lou with his Z06 managed to shred one of his tires. And as he was leaving, he started to hear his sidewall had come loose and was hitting the inside of his fender well. So he had to get new rear tires on his car sooner than he was planning. My car's still fine. So who is the real one?
Pays to be slow.
Unless you're Brian with the BMW, because I was nothing broken.
Right, because he's fast and reliable. He took the whole family home afterwards.
Yeah, so I guess this is the Beamer. This is probably a good time to see if my helmet fits.
Yes. Keys Motorsports over here. I'm prepared. Free marketing.
That's right.
It's baby seats in the back.
Baby seat. I took the rear seats out, the carpet, the rear tire. Brian just showed up. He was like, oh, I have like clothes for 2 kids and a week's worth of supply of food, baby food. Oh, screw it, we'll go.
30 diapers in the trunk, So he ended up running a 13.6 was his best time. He consistently ran 13.8, so that all-wheel drive was consistent.
I'm impressed.
Yep, you definitely get those. And it's an automatic, whereas Lou, Pete, and myself all had manuals. So another interesting thing about the drag strip, I needed 2 shifts. Pete actually needed to do a 3rd shift. On the low end, off the line, I was consistently faster. I would always get a head start. The high end, even with Pete needing that extra shift, he would catch me up and overtake me. So Camaro off the line, probably because of the rear-wheel drive, a little quicker.
I think I figured it out because you made the point. You didn't have to shift into 4th. I did. The Maxima is known for having close gear ratios. So I'm guessing, and that's why it always does well in highway pulls, because it's got that short 2nd, 3rd gear. So maybe that's the benefit.
Yeah, so
your 3rd's a lot taller.
One thing to note, my car does not have a tune, so all those modifications done, I have a full catback exhaust system, I have high flow cats, ported throttle body, cold air intake, probably running a little lean.
Yeah, I mean, because really what you need is fuel, air, and timing. So, and funny thing about my tune is all I can control is the fuel. I don't have control of timing. I wish I could. So,
yeah, my car you can control everything. I hope you enjoyed this. We might do some more segments like this where we just kind of talk to you guys, overlay some short videos, do some commentary on some new cars or something that are coming out, kind of segue between some of our other videos because we can't always get our other ones edited. This is a nice easy way for us to get some content to you guys out quickly. Let us know if you like this format.
Right, so like and subscribe. Bye-bye.